Amaka, please, you don't have to do this. We had an arrangement.
We did, and I am ending it. Forgive me, God. Forgive me, madam.
Tell Adaeze Blessing Adesanya that Victor Okafor is here. She will remember the name soon enough. I have a claim that will shake everything she thinks she owns.
Do you know what your problem is, Blessing? You are careless. You have always been careless. That is why nobody wanted you. That is why they left you at a church door like refuse.
An intelligent person counts before they set a table. But you were not given intelligence. You were given hands, so use them correctly, or I will find somebody who will.
Mummy, please, it is 6 a.m. Can you not shout at the maid at this hour? Some of us are sleeping.
I am not nothing. I am not nothing. I am not nothing.
You see, this is what I deal with every day. She cannot even serve a drink without causing an incident. Clean it up, Blessing, and do try not to touch my good tablecloth with those rough hands of yours. Some of us have guests.
Good evening, ma. It is the end of the month again. My salary.
Your salary for what? Did I not buy you those shoes, Mom? Did I not give you that blouse? You want me to count those as nothing? You want to stand there and tell me that everything I provide does not have value? You are lucky I keep you at all, Blessing. Most people would have sent you back to that church long ago.
Consider yourself paid.
And I carried it like prayer, scrubbing floors and marble walls.
You started before 6 a.m. again, didn't you?
There is always something to start early for, sir.
Blessing, are you all right? You look like you haven't slept properly in days.
I am fine, sir. Thank you. Please don't let me keep you.
Don't overwork yourself. Let me know when you need more money.
Your visitor card, sir.
Adaeze?
Chief, you are here. Wonderful. Blessing, go inside. I said go inside now.
That girl who opened the gate, what is her name?
That is Blessing, my house girl. She has been with me for 3 years. Good worker, actually, when she pays attention. She is an orphan from Benin City. Why do you ask?
An orphan from Benin City. How old is she? 24, I believe, thereabouts.
You know how these church home children are. They don't always know their exact age. Chief, is everything all right? You look...
I look like a man who has been searching for 23 years, Rose. Tell me, where exactly...
From the church home, Chief. Why? She serves food well and she keeps the house clean. I don't really know more than that about her background.
You are making me nervous. I feel something is not right. Thank God I'm back in Nigeria now. I will come visit you again. I cannot stay longer.
He saw and recognized her. Chief Adesanya saw Blessing at the gate. I am telling you, it is a problem. A serious problem. Make sure those records at the orphanage are clean. I don't care what it costs. Make it clean.
Blessing, you remember me from yesterday, the old man with the photograph?
Yes, sir. Good morning. Madam Rose is not yet.
I have not come for Madam Rose. I have come for you. Please, will you sit with me for 5 minutes? Just 5 minutes, right here, where anyone can see us.
For me, I don't understand.
My daughter's name was Adaeze. She was a beautiful, stubborn, independent woman. She ran from me in 1998 because I was too controlling, too proud, a bad father who thought he knew better. When she died the following year, they told me she had no living child. But I never believed it. I had investigated for 15 years. I visited every orphanage between Lagos and Benin City. Until yesterday.
Sir, I am sorry about your daughter, but I'm a house girl. I was left at a church home as a baby. I have no family. I don't know what you think you have seen, but...
You were left at St. Augustine's home in Benin City with a notice God knows her name. You have a habit of touching your face in mirrors. Your left hand, when you are concentrating, you call the third finger. My daughter did the same thing.
How do you know about the note?
Because I have spoken to Sister Margaret. She is still alive, Blessing. She still runs that home. She told me she has kept something for you, sealed, since the day you arrived. She said she was told to keep it until the child came looking. I am asking you to come and look.
And Madam Rose, what will you say to her?
Leave Madam Rose to me. Come. My lawyer is already waiting. His name is Barrister Okon. He is a good man. You do not have to decide anything today. You only have to come and hear the truth. After that, you are free to do whatever you wish. I will not force anything. I have done enough forcing in my lifetime.
Let me get my bag. Chief Emmanuel, I did not know you were coming back so soon. What is happening here?
Rose, I am taking Blessing to meet my lawyer. I am asking her some questions. If you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to worry about.
Chief, I have known you for 30 years. I helped you when Adaeze ran away. I found you investigators.
You never found any investigators, Rose. You recommended them, yes. Every one of them reported nothing. Every single one. For 15 years. Funny thing, isn't it?
She's unstable, Chief. She has no education. She invents stories. I have been kind to her, and this is what happens. She goes around telling
She has said nothing to me, Rose. Yet, I will return her to you by evening if that is where she still wishes to be.
They put me at the door of the church.
Tell me your full name.
I have no family name. They called me Blessing because I was left at the door in a blanket with a note that said, God knows her name. Sir.
Miss Blessing, do you know the name Adesanya Investments Limited? Or Adaeze Properties? Or the Golden Heights Oil Trust?
I grew up in a church home, Benton Tate. I have never had a name to look up, sir.
Miss Blessing, there is a mistake, but it was not made today. It was made 25 years ago by someone who needed you to have no name. The one that belongs to the heir of Adaeze Adesanya Sr. has a conforming net value of 31 billion naira. That is what was stolen from you. If you are who we believe you are,
we need to run a DNA test. You and I, together, at Lagos University Teaching Hospital, the same hospital where my daughter died and where they told me her baby died. If the test confirms what I already know in my heart, Barrister Okon will open the full case. Will you trust me with this one step?
You said you were a hard father, that she ran from you. Why should I trust you now?
Because I have spent 25 years asking myself the same question. And because the answer is, you shouldn't have to. But I am asking you to try.
You are here about the child. Come inside. I was told to keep this until the child came looking. She has not come himself, but I believe you are looking for her. 23 years is long enough to hold something that belongs to someone else. My daughter, I do not know your name. By the time you read this, someone will have given you one. I hope it was a kind name. I hope the people who kept you were kinder than the world was to me. I'm sorry I could not be there, but I wrote this down so you would know. Your mother knew your name before anyone else did, and she loved you before she ever saw your face. I named you Adaeze. It means daughter of a king. You are. Your grandfather is a hard man, but underneath the hardness is a man who loves his family more than he has ever been able to say. Find him. He will be looking for you.
She wrote to me. She knew she was not going to be there, and she still wrote to me.
And the old man knows my face, and my mother's letter found.
Mommy, who is Adaeze Adesanya? Why is there a lawyer's letter with that name and our address?
25 years ago, a young woman came to me for help. Her name was Adaeze. She was the chief's daughter. She was running from him, from the marriage he had arranged, from the life he had planned. She trusted me. She was my friend. When she became sick after the birth, she asked me to take the baby just for one night.
And
I saw what that child was worth, what she would inherit. My business had collapsed. Your father was drinking away the last of what we had. And I thought, why should a woman who is running from wealth be allowed to keep it?
how could using it?
She was running from it. I was there. I needed it. So I made sure the baby disappeared. I paid a hospital administrator. I arranged for the nurse on duty to file a stillbirth report. And I sent the baby to a church home in Benin City where nobody would look.
You gave a baby away. You stole someone's child. And everything we have, this house, my school, everything I grew up with, is hers.
Cynthia, I did all that for you. What is done is done. What I need now is...
No, Mommy, don't tell me what you need. Barrister Emeka Okonsen.
Time to cross-reference this birth certificate. Attending nurse, Abraham, April 1999. Pension records, Amaka Ibrahim, Port Harcourt. Ward sister confirmed the address. Got it.
I have been waiting for someone to come. Come inside. I was there when that baby was born, April 7, 99, Ward 70 Teaching Hospital. The mother was young, beautiful girl, frightened but brave. You know how some women are in labor? She was brave. She named the baby before I had even cleaned her. Adaeze. She said her name is Adaeze. Write it down. I wrote it down. 3 hours after the birth, a Lagos woman came. Jewelry, Lagos accent, expensive. She spoke with the hospital administrator for a long time in the office. Then she came to me specifically. She gave me an envelope. She told me to file a death report. She said the baby had not survived. She said the mother had consented. She said the envelope would make sure my children went to university, and I took it. God forgive me, I took it.
Nurse Amaka, is this the woman who came to you?
That is her. That is the woman.
Nurse Amaka, I need to inform you that everything you have said has been recorded with your consent, and I am formally requesting that you appear as a witness in Lagos High Court. I understand you are unwell. I will arrange full medical support for your attendance. You are not in trouble. You are going to help us correct something that has been wrong for
25 years. I have known for 25 years that this day would come. I just did not know if I would still be alive to see it. I will come to Lagos, whatever it takes.
But something in me always knew that I was more than what they let me do. God knows your name.
My lord, the claimant is an orphan with no verifiable records, no family name, and no documentation predating her arrival at Benin City Church Home in 1999. What the respondents allege to have concealed is a ghost. Grief, my lord, does not create an heir out of a domestic worker.
My lord, the claimant's DNA has been tested against Chief Emmanuel Adesanya's sample under court-supervised conditions at Lagos University Teaching Hospital, the same hospital at which the claimant's birth was fraudulently recorded as a stillbirth. The probability of biological relationship is 99.97%. I am tendering that result as Exhibit A. I am also tendering as Exhibit B the original handwritten birth certificate of Adaeze Adesanya, recovered from St. Augustine's home in Benin City, where it has been kept in a sealed envelope for 23 years, naming this woman, in her mother's own handwriting, as Adaeze Adesanya. My name is Kelvin Adewale Rose Okafor. Madam Rose is my aunt. 12 days ago, I recorded a conversation between her and her legal counsel in the corridor of this building. I am submitting that recording to the court as Exhibit C, along with financial records from her personal accounts covering the years 1999 to 2004. I am testifying voluntarily under oath without compulsion. She funded my education. I am here because I love the truth more.
My name is Cynthia Chidima Okafor. Madam Rose is my mother. 3 weeks ago, she told me what she did in 1999. I cannot let this continue. I found this in her private safe. It is a typed letter on hospital letterhead, dated April 1999, signed by the hospital administrator. It confirms receipt of payment from my mother's personal account in exchange for falsification of birth and death records. She kept it as leverage against the administrator for 25 years. I want to give it to the court. I am sorry, Mom.
Madam Rose Chidima Okafor paid 1 million naira in April 1999 to falsify the birth certificate and death record of Adaeze Adesanya. She kept this document as leverage, and her own daughter has given it to this court. I am tendering it as Exhibit F.
I am Amaka Ibrahim. I was the attending nurse at Lagos University Teaching Hospital, Ward 7, on April 7, 1999. I was present for the birth of the child recorded as Adaeze Adesanya. I am the person who filed the false death report. I was paid to do so. I am here to correct that record before I leave this world. Amaka, please, you don't have to do this. We had an arrangement. We did, and I am ending it. Forgive me, God. Forgive me, madam.
Out of grace, you have always had a name.
This court has considered all evidence presented, including DNA analysis, historical documentation, witness testimony, and financial records. This court finds that the claimant, known Adaeze Adesanya, lawful biological heir to the estate of Chief Emmanuel Adesanya, encompassing Adesanya Investments Limited, 14 registered properties in Lagos, Golden Heights Oil Trust, and all associated shares and liquid assets. Total net value confirmed at 31 billion naira, awarded in full with immediate effect. The respondent, Mrs. Rose Chidinma Okafor, is remanded to custody effective immediately, pending criminal trial on charges of child abduction, identity fraud, forging of public documents, and conspiracy to pervert the course of justice. Keep moving.
Come home, my daughter.
I want to be called Blessing. Still, Adaeze Blessing Adesanya, because that is who I was when nobody was watching, and that matters to me. Please, let me serve myself. I want to do it.
So the billionaire granddaughter has finally discovered the kitchen.
Grandfather, I am still the same girl. I just have better food now.
Better food and a very stubborn head.
I got that from you.
No, my child, you got your strength from your mother.
Grandfather, where are we going?
Nowhere important. That is the point.
Madam Rose has been sentenced.
How many years?
12.
Then let the law finish what it started. Pick something.
I do not need anything.
That was not the question. Pick something you want.
Okay, these are nice.
Perfect. Let's get them.
Okay, thank you, Grandfather.
Welcome.
That I was more than what they let me do. God knows your name. God knows your name.
Then let the doctor tell me it is nothing.
It is nothing, Adaeze. Old men get tired.
His vitals are stable. We just need to monitor him.
You see, I am not dying. Your grandfather is simply being examined.
You are not allowed to leave me now. I have only just found you. You are not allowed to scare me like this again.
I am here, my child.
Good. Stay here.
He wrote it where no thief could steal it out. They buried my beginning in a file of burning air.
Welcome, Chief Adesanya, and this must be Blessing.
Indeed, I am showing my granddaughter the office.
It's so beautiful.
Let me introduce you to my secretary. This is Blessing.
Welcome, Blessing. Two things. First, this company's procurement contracts will prioritize suppliers and vendors from low-income communities across Lagos, Abuja, and Benin City this quarter. No excuses, no delay. I am establishing the Adaeze Blessing Foundation, education grants, vocational training, and safe shelter for children without families across Nigeria, because I was one of those children. Any questions? Mr. Kelvin, thank you for choosing right when it cost you something. That kind of person. I want that in my corner for a long time, and I'm reassuring you a very good position here in this company.
Blessing, it's always a pleasure.
Chief, thank you. The pleasure is mine. Have a wonderful day. You too.
And my mother's letter found me 25 years, same grace. God knows your name.
Adaeze,
I am here, Grandfather.
I looked for you every day.
I know, Grandfather. I know.
Forgive me for the years.
You gave me something more important than money. A grandfather.
Blessing, I'm sorry.
You found me. That is what matters.
My girl.
Rest now. Blessing, you've told me about the court victory and the company. Today, let's go deeper. When you wake up at 5:45, what does that Maid version of you say to the CEO version? Write it down in your journal right now. Okay. She says you don't belong here. They will find out you're still the girl who mopped floors. Doctor, I feel like an imposter every single day. That's a heavy burden to carry. Let's explore where that feeling comes from. Let's try a grounding exercise. Name 5 things you can see. I see the window, the plant, the bookshelves, the certificates, and you. Good. Now, what's on your mind? It's about my grandfather. I feel lost. I never really knew him. Welcome, Adaeze Blessing Adesanya. I've heard about your journey. First, breathe. You are not here to prove you deserve the chair. You are here to learn how to carry it without breaking yourself. Envy is the tax of success, my dear. People will whisper, she was mopping floors 6 months ago. How is she now CEO? Some will smile to your face and sabotage behind your back. Here is what you do. Observe without reacting. Note who avoids eye contact, who speaks over you, who leaks information. Knowledge is your first shield. Build alliance quietly. Find the ones who respect competence over pedigree. Kelvin is one. Look for others who value results. Use your unique story as strength. Your pain gave you empathy. Turn it into better decisions, like the foundation. Never apologize for where you came from. Let it fuel policies that help others rise. Set boundaries with grace. When envy shows, respond with calm authority. We are here to build, not to compete with ghosts of the past. Daily practice. After every difficult meeting, journal 3 things you did well and 1 lesson. Healing and leadership grow together. Thank you, Ma. I won't forget this. You're welcome, my dear. Remember, Blessing, stay grounded in your purpose. It still feels surreal. 6 months ago, I would have been cleaning these floors.
Now you own them. Walk like it. Unqualified. This company was built by professionals, not by Cinderella stories. Congratulations, ma'am. We're excited. Congratulations, ma'am. I look forward to working with you.
Thank you. I look forward to working with everyone. Results matter more than titles. Let's begin with our initial ideas. We'll focus on market expansion.
Sounds promising.
Exactly. We move forward. I'll be in my office. Good work, team. Evening traffic is picking up.
Scrubbing floors and marble walls, learning not to stare. But something in me always knew.
I'm not here to ask for forgiveness yet. I know words are cheap after everything my mother did. But you need to know this. My mother had a son she hid from everyone. Victor Okafor. He's in Abuja, educated, angry, and he's coming for what he believes is his share. He contacted me with money to turn against you. I said no. Why tell me now? After everything? Because I'm tired of being my mother's daughter. And because Dr. Ose's words about breaking cycles, they stayed with me too. He offered me 3 million naira to lie in court about his second will. I refused and drove here instead. Come inside. See what we're building for children who had nothing. Like I once had nothing. Healing isn't just for me.
Tell Adaeze Blessing Adesanya that Victor Okafor is here. She will remember the name soon enough. I have a claim that will shake everything she thinks she owns.
Yes, sir. Please connect me to Adaeze Blessing Adesanya. Victor Okafor, the hidden son, you come with threats instead of conversation.
My mother gave her life to your grandfather. I was erased so you could appear. The second will prove your claim is built on sand. I will dismantle it, and you, piece by piece. You won't touch her or this company.
Escort him out. We fight with truth and evidence, not fear. Call Barrister Okon.
This isn't over.
Tell the world I am not nothing. I said it every morning to myself.
Gentlemen, our foundation initiatives will drive sustainable growth.
With all due respect, Ms. Adesanya, this foundation is admirable, but we are a profit-driven company. Some of us wonder if someone with your background truly understands the complexities of running a multi-billion naira empire.
I assure you, Mr. Adebayo, my background is precisely why I understand these complexities. My background is exactly why I understand what matters. We build profit and purpose. If anyone feels the changes are too fast, bring data, not doubt. We rise together or not at all.
They are testing you. Envy is loud in silence.
One win, I led the pitch confidently. One challenge, handling the team dynamics.
Now, a quiet moment for reflection.
It's been so hard.
I know. Just breathe.
The envy and threats are stirring old wounds. Tell me what the maid in you is afraid of today. That one day they'll all be right, that I don't belong, that I'll wake up and the mansion, the company, even Kelvin's support will disappear. Let's reframe. Close your eyes. Name 3 truths from your journey. You survived. You forgave when it was hard. You are building for others. Now write a letter from your future healed self to the maid version. Okay. Blessing, let's visualize your grandfather's garden as a safe place. Okay, I can see it. Describe it to me. It's peaceful, the flowers, the trees. Perfect. Journal about this feeling.
Blessing, child of grace.
2 excavators and the mixer. Gone. Note left. This is not your inheritance. 42 million naira lost. No, it can't be. Gone. All of it. He wants me broken. But I've survived worse. Kelvin, prepare a public statement. We rebuild publicly and stronger. Cynthia, thank you for the earlier warning. Let's see the full extent of the damage. This section is completely gutted. We need to get the crew to start clearing this. All right, let's head back.
Sounds good. I'll drive.
Quiet drive. Good to listen to the radio.
Yeah, it's soothing.
Victor, this path destroys everyone, including you. Blessing is not the enemy. Our mother's choices hurt all of us. Drop the forged will. We can find a fair settlement.
Fair? I was hidden like a secret while she played maid turned heiress. No settlement. I want what should have been mine. Then you leave us no choice but court. But know this, Blessing is building something real. Destroying it won't heal your pain.
This isn't working. You two are impossible.
Victor, please, we can work through this.
No, I'm done. Victor, wait.
He's gone. I never meant for this to happen. We have to fix this.
Blessing, tell me what's on your mind.
I feel stuck, like I'm not good enough.
Betrayal hurts more when it comes from those you're trying to lead. How are you holding it? Like the old wounds reopened. But I'm not running back to fear. I'm choosing to lead differently.
Good. Let's do a legacy visualization. Picture the foundation full of children. Picture the board seeing your impact. What to say your envy has no power here?
I built this on love and vision. Join me or step aside.
Beautiful.
You think you can hide behind lawyers and your little foundation? Hand over the properties and the company peacefully.
Adaeze Blessing Adesanya.
Sign the documents tonight.
I won't sign anything.
Sign the documents tonight, or I will make sure you lose everything. The house, the business, even the people you care about. Your grandfather stole my mother's life. I will take yours.
You are repeating your mother's mistakes, Victor. Breaking in here won't give you peace. Let go of my arm. Security is already coming.
You don't understand. This is your last warning. Walk away or burn. I have nothing left to lose. You took it all.
Victor, please!
You think you can betray me? I'm not done with you. Stop right there. You're not getting away.
Oh God, what have I done? Oh God, no.
Are you hurt? We need to increase security.
He's desperate. This just proves the will is forged. But I won't let fear win.
Tomorrow we will meet with Barrister Okon and Detective Badmos.
Do you think it will help?
It will. Trust me. Blessing, after last night, you've been carrying too much. I know a quiet cinema showing a good film tonight. Nothing heavy, just 2 hours to breathe and laugh a little. As colleagues who've been through war together, would you let me take you?
I'd like that, Kelvin. I need to clear my head. Thank you for seeing when I need a break.
Of course. You don't have to be strong every second. I'm here as your chief of staff and someone who truly cares.
This means more than you know. Kelvin, thank you so much for tonight.
You're welcome. I had a great time.
I enjoyed every bit of it.
Me too. Let's do this again.
My lord, this is not merely a case of contested inheritance. It is a case of calculated forgery, designed to subvert the clear last will and testament of a respected Nigerian industrialist, Chief Adesanya. Today, we will prove beyond reasonable doubt that the document presented by Mr. Victor Okafor, dated 3 months before Chief Adesanya's passing, is a forgery. First, the physical evidence. The lettered paper used bears a 2021 batch code. A fact confirmed by supplier affidavits marked as Exhibit C. Forensic ink analysis by an independent government-approved laboratory shows the ink was applied no earlier than 6 months ago. The court will note this. Exhibit D, the investigation report, we discovered a mobile money transfer of exactly 2 million naira, 2,000 from an account controlled by defendant Mr. Victor Okafor to Mr. Sunday Easy's wallet on October 3rd, 2024. Transaction reference TXN ABJ 03102024VO. Mr. Easy has since recanted in a signed statement to the Lagos State CID. This, my lord, is not coincidence. It is bribery and perjury. The defense will argue technicalities, but justice demands we look at intent and truth. Adaeze Blessing Adesanya is the rightful heir who has used her position not for personal gain, but to build a foundation for vulnerable children. This court must not allow greed and forgery to triumph over legacy and compassion. Members of the court, the evidence is clear. The defendant authorized a 2M transfer from the plaintiff's account, and we have proof of forged documents to cover it up. This was a deliberate fraud.
My lord, I was not informed of the payment to the witness. I withdraw from this case immediately and will report my client's conduct to the Bar Association. Justice cannot be built on deception.
You took everything that should have been mine. My mother sacrificed for your grandfather.
Victor, we were both victims of your mother's choices. I will not carry her sins, but I will protect what my grandfather built for good. The court has seen the truth.
Having carefully considered the evidence presented before this court over the course of these proceedings, including forensic examination of the contested document Exhibit C, financial transaction records Exhibit D, the signed recantation of Mr. Sunday Eze and the testimony of Detective Badmus, this court finds as follows. The document purporting to be a second will dated 3 months prior to the demise of Chief Adesanya is hereby declared a forgery. The age of the ink as confirmed by independent laboratory analysis and the clear financial inducement of 2 million naira paid to the purported witness constitute overwhelming evidence of fraud and perjury. The document purporting to be a second will dated 3 months prior to the demise of Chief Adesanya is hereby declared a forgery. The physical inconsistencies in the letterhead batch code confirm this. This court will not condone the subversion of justice through forged instruments. Document forgery and witness tampering strike at the very heart of inheritance law and public trust in our judicial system. Such acts not only dishonor the memory of the deceased, but also undermine the legitimate expectations of rightful beneficiaries who have demonstrated good faith and responsible stewardship. Accordingly, the claim by Mr. Victor Okafor is dismissed in its entirety. The last will and testament of Chief Adesanya's previously admitted stands valid. Ms. Adaeze Blessing out AI is a constant investment. Costs are awarded against the defendant. Let this ruling serve as a reminder to all. Justice may be delayed, but it will not be denied to those who seek it with clean hands. Congratulations, Blessing, with genuine pride.
Thank you, Barrister. It means so much.
You did it, Blessing, not just for yourself, for everyone who believed in you. I'm so proud of the woman you've become.
This is not the end. It is the beginning of building something better.
The court has spoken. The forged will is nullified. My position as CEO and heir is confirmed without qualification. Mr. Dyke, Mr. Fashola, and Mr. Chinedu Adbayo, your resignations are expected on my desk by close of business today.
Blessing, please, we beg you to reconsider.
Your actions have put the company at risk.
Exactly, we have decades of experience here. Removing us now would destabilize operations. Give us another chance to prove our loyalty. We acted out of genuine worry for the company's future.
I concern that involved colluding with an outsider attempting forgery is not protection, it is betrayal. I have made my decision. This board needs people I can trust. Pack your documents and leave with dignity.
Blessing, I have carried this in my heart for a very long time. From the first morning I saw you in that corridor, tired, dignified, whispering strength to yourself when no one else believed in you. I watched you endure Madame Rose's cruelty, fight in court, build the foundation, and face every threat without breaking. I told myself it was not the right time. You were healing, fighting battles, becoming the leader you were meant to be. I love you, Adaeze Blessing Adesanya. Not the heiress, not the CEO. I love the woman who rose from nothing with quiet fire and unbreakable heart. I love you and I have for years.
Kelvin, I feel the same. You've been my strength through all of this, but I'm still learning how to trust my heart after everything. I like you more than like you. I need a little time to say it fully.
I love you.
Good afternoon. I am Adaeze Blessing, and this is the birth of the Adaeze Blessing Foundation. My journey began in humble circumstances, inspiring me to help others. Today, we launched this foundation to transform lives and create futures. When I was left at a church door in 1999, someone gave me a name. They called me Blessing, not because they knew anything about me, but because they hoped for me. This foundation exists because hoping for a child is not enough. Hoping is the beginning. What comes after hope is the work. Every child in this courtyard today has a name. Every name has a story, and every story deserves to be told by the person it belongs to. No one will take your story from you, not while this foundation stands. This foundation was born from my own experiences. We are here to transform lives and create futures. Thank you, and let's make a difference together. From nothing, we build for those who still have nothing. We heal, we rise.
Not the name in a book. What she carried was quiet and real and her own. What she carried was knowing that this is home. A man heard a whisper in a kitchen alone.
Kelvin, I have called you my nephew for 30 years because nephew was the word that protected us both. The real word would have cost me things I was not prepared to pay. You were born in 1995. Your father was a man I loved who chose another woman. I was 27 years old and I was building a business and I was not ready and I was ashamed and I chose every one of those reasons over you. I gave you to my brother Daniel and his wife to raise. I told myself it was the better life. I told myself you would never need to know. I told myself many things for 30 years, Kelvin. None of them were true. I am writing this now because I am dying. Liver failure. I have 3 months, the doctor says, perhaps less. I do not want sympathy. I want you to know one thing before I go. I watched you. Every year I watched you. What you did in that court for that girl, I want you to know I have never been more proud of anything in my life. And I am aware of how little right I have to that feeling. That is all. Your mother.
I can't believe this. No, this can't be happening. Why now? I don't know what to do. What am I supposed to do?
That this is home. She is home.
You are sitting where I used to mop, in the dark, at 6 a.m.
I know.
Is it the letter? Something in the letter?
I need a few days, Blessing, to understand what I am holding before I put it in front of you. Can you give me that?
Yes, Kelvin, take the time you need. I will give you whatever you need. But Kelvin, whatever it says, you are still the man who stood up in that boardroom. You are still the man under the neem tree, Ron. It does not change what I already know about who you are.
Is homeless and she came home. Adaeze, she came home.
I found this when I was 17, in a box in Mummy's room when she traveled to London. I asked her about it when she returned. She said it was a friend's baby. I did not believe her. I have never believed her.
Why not?
But I put the photograph back in her box and I never asked again. Because I did not want to know the answer. I think I have always known the answer.
That is me.
Yes.
Which makes you,
Your sister, yes, or half-sister, if we are being precise, which I imagine you would like to be.
all this time. We were always in the same house. She never said one word.
She is very good at not saying words. It is her primary skill. I used to think I learned it from her. I am trying now not to be her in that way. Kelvin, she is your biological mother. She is not your mother. The woman who raised you, Daniel's wife, she is your mother. I know that better than most. You are not diminished by where you came from. You are exactly who you have been. That does not change because of biology.
You are not frightened of what it means that I am connected to her?
Kelvin, I was raised by nuns and an orphanage after the woman who was supposed to be my guardian had me erased. And I am sitting in my grandfather's garden, under his wife's neem tree, running his company, building a foundation for children who look exactly like I did. I am not afraid of where people come from. I am only ever interested in where they choose to go.
I examined this from every angle. Kelvin's biological parentage creates no claim on the Adesanya estate. He is not a blood relation of Chief Adesanya. Rose's connection to Chief Adesanya was professional, not familiar. Her biological relationship to Kelvin does not alter that. The estate is safe. But that is not the interesting finding. The interesting finding is this: Rose named Kelvin in a codicil to her own estate, her personal assets, separate from any claim on Adesanya money. What she personally owns, which is not much given the fraud conviction, she has left entirely to him. Not Cynthia, Kelvin. She has been planning this codicil for at least 2 years. It is properly witnessed and entirely legal. She chose him in the end, in the one way she still could. I do not want it. That is between you and your conscience. I am only the man who tells you what the law says. What you do with it is entirely your own.
I received the letter 6 weeks ago. I also received the first version 3 weeks before that. I noticed they were different. Journalists notice when sources change their story. So I went and did what I do. I checked every court record, every hospital document, every birth registry in Benin State. The story Rose sent me does not match the evidence, and the story the evidence tells is considerably more interesting.
What story does the evidence tell?
The story of a woman who was erased at birth, raised in a church home, mopped floors for 6 years in the house of the woman who erased her, discovered her own identity at 24, won a 31 billion naira inheritance case, and then used the money to build a home for other children who had nothing. Detective, that is not a fraud story. That is the story of the decade. And I have been sitting on it for 6 weeks waiting to see if she would be willing to speak.
She asked about you every week. She never asked about her case or her lawyers, only about you. Whether the foundation opened, whether the children came, whether you were well. I thought you should know that.
Did she ever ask you to pass a message?
No, she only asked. She never asked you to know. I think she knew she did not have that right.
I did not expect you to come. I did not think you ever would.
I did not think I would either. I had a session with my therapist on Tuesday. She said something.
What did she say?
She said, "You have survived things designed to break you. Visiting Rose is not designed to break you. Go if you want to. Do not go out of fear, go out of choice. So here I am, out of choice."
You are not here to forgive me, are you?
Forgiveness is something I will find in my own time, in my own way, for my own sake. I came because I wanted you to know one thing, from my own mouth. Not through lawyers, not through courtrooms, not through whatever you sent to that journalist. From me to you directly. The children in the foundation are sleeping in warm beds tonight. 32 of them. Some of them had nothing. Some of them were left at doors. Some of them had their names given to them by strangers. And they are going to be fine. Because of everything you tried to take from me, Madam Rose, I built something. You did not break me. You made the thing that built it.
I know. I have known for a long time. I think that is what I could not survive knowing, that the worst thing I ever did made you.
Kelvin is going to be all right. He has people. He has me. Your letter was not the weapon you may have intended. He is still exactly who he chose to be. I thought you should know that too.
You know her.
We shared a room for 12 years in the church home. I was in the year above her at school. She used to stay awake reading after lights out. The nuns pretended not to see.
Come with me.
You came. I have been at every public thing you have done for 6 months. I am just very bad at being seen. I know the feeling. They want me on Channel's television, Sunday morning show. They want to talk about the foundation.
That's incredible news, Blessing. This is a huge opportunity.
It's perfect timing.
Do you want to go?
Yes, I think I do. Not for me. For the 32 who cannot speak for themselves yet.
She did not know the name they stole from her birth, but she carried it anyway.
The first time the world heard your name, Adaeze Blessing Adesanya, it was in a court ruling. Before that, the world knew you as the Maid. Does that bother you, the way that framing stuck?
It was challenging, but I chose to rise above it.
Blessing, do you feel the term maid is an insult?
Honestly, no. And I will tell you why. The word maid is not an insult. It is a mop floors, I iron clothes, I work at fame to tables. I am not ashamed of that work.
Blessing, how did that label affect you?
The people who used that word as an insult, they thought they were diminishing me. What they were actually doing was telling you who they were, not who I was.
Blessing, tell us, who are you?
I am the person 32 children will know as the one who opened the door. That is who I am. The rest, the money, the company, the title, that is what I do. It is not who I am.
And who are you now? How would you describe yourself today?
I am my grandfather's granddaughter. I am my mother's daughter. I am Sunday's oldest friend.
That's beautiful. Congratulations on the interview. You were incredible.
Thank you. I'm glad I could share my story.
From orphanage to maid, then CEO, it's so inspiring.
Thank you. It means a lot. I feel so blessed. The interview went better than I imagined.
I knew you would do great. It's a blessing.
Thank you for believing in me. This feels like a dream.
We're almost home. Let's celebrate.
Yes, let's.
Taking his hand, she went to see the woman who took her name. She did not go.
I want to accept the estate, but I do not want to keep it. Go on. I want to transfer it in full to the Adaeze Blessing Foundation's endowment fund. I want it recorded that the donation was made by Kelvin Adewale Rose Okafor in the name of Rose Chidinma Okafor. I want her name on something that feeds children. I want that to be the last thing she is attached to. Not what she stole, not what she destroyed. A bed for a child who has nowhere to sleep. That is what I want her name on. In 27 years of practice, I have never once had a client ask me to do something that made me need a moment. I will need a moment.
You are sitting differently. I know. Tell me. It's just been a lot to process. I went to the garden this week, 3 times. I sat under the neem tree and I did not think about the company or the foundation or the next board meeting. I sat and I was his granddaughter. And I was my mother's daughter. And I was Sunday's friend. And I was Kelvin's, whatever I am to Kelvin. And it was enough. It was so much more than enough. I think I am starting to know what that word means. Enough. I think I am beginning to know what it is to have enough.
Your son attached your name to something good. I thought you should know.
Adaeze, she is homeless. She came home. Adaeze, she
You know what I keep thinking about?
Tell me.
The first morning, you on your knees, marble floor, 5:45 a.m. And I stopped. I did not know why I stopped. I just stopped. And you said there is always something to start early for, sir. And I thought, whoever she is, she's the most composed person I have ever met. And I wanted to know what she was composed about.
And what was I composed about?
Everything. You were composed about everything. And now I know it was not composure. It was faith. You believed, even when you had no reason to, that the floor would eventually be your own.
Thank you, Kelvin. My grandfather planted this garden for love. And then love left and he kept the garden anyway. Because love does not need the person to still be present, to still be true. I think that is the thing I was composing about. I did not know it then, but I think I always knew it. The full weight of everything arrived at. Hello? Yes, please. Everyone listen. The children are singing.
Good night, sweet dreams till morning light. Everything they took, look what it grew. She carried the seed, and the seed came through. What she carried home was not what they took. Not the crown, not the gold, not the name in a book. What she carried was quiet and real and her own. What she carried was no